Now this is a workout, and I can't fully take credit for this because there was a coach that I used to work with. We were prepping for a show, and I've always been fortunate that my arms have been a pretty strong point for me, right? So there were a lot of weeks where we wouldn't have a full-on arm training session, right? It's not like I would dedicate half an hour, 45 minutes to biceps, and then another half an hour, 45 minutes to triceps. But say following something like chest training, I would just go and I would just bang out biceps and triceps, you know, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, just to make them scream. But what I found is, you know, moving forward, this workout, you know, say you're traveling, you're on the road, or it's your regular training week and something has to get sacrificed, I think it should be arms. I don't know how you guys feel about it, but I always feel that chest, back, and legs, they are mandatory. You cannot skip them, okay? You have to train them. But in doing so, you're gonna indirectly still hit your shoulders and your arms, right? Because if you're training chest, you're still hitting your front and medial delts, as well as your triceps. You know, if you're pressing, you know, heavy and you're training chest the way you should be. If you're training your back hard and heavy, you're gonna be using your rear delts and you're gonna be using your biceps. So I don't wanna say, you know, that should serve as a standalone, you know, you don't need to train your arms, but they are getting stimulation. So I'm gonna go through a workout where I just pick basically 2 cable movements. I know it doesn't sound like much. Yes, you could do 2 compound movements if you want, although I don't think it lends itself to the workout as much, but just picking, say, a cable preacher curl and going for, you know, 10 to 25 reps, and then going over to the cable rope extensions, and same thing, going for 20, 25 reps, and keeping the weight, okay, the same, but going back and forth. And naturally, the amount of reps you're gonna get, they're gonna diminish, okay? If you have somebody there to force you through more reps, great, even better. Anything you can do to jack up the intensity, because you're basically gonna go at this for, say, 15 minutes, and once you're done, okay? But you're gonna give it all within that time frame, and you're gonna just do what you can to blow out the muscle, you know, make it burn, and you're gonna be surprised what you could make happen just in those 15 minutes. When it comes to the cable preacher curl, you could do it 1 or 2 ways. There's a lot of preacher curls that are a little bit higher up and they're flat on top, and there's others, you know, that are slanted, right? And I like them both, and I go back and forth between the 2. Personally, I find the one that's slanted, if I actually don't put my triceps flat against the pad, but actually stay more on my elbows, I'm able to actually put tighter pressure on my biceps without any pressure in, you know, like my, I don't know, I guess my tendons and stuff, but focus more of the tension right in, you know, the bicep itself. So that's what I recommend. When it comes to rope extensions, again, you could do it 1 or 2 ways. There's a way that I like to do it often where my elbows are flared and I'm really taking time on the negative to feel it and not use any momentum on the concentric portion of the movement. Or you could just grab the ropes and have at it. Personally, I feel that I get more tension and stimulation in the belly of the muscle when I do it the way I mentioned first, okay? Flaring the elbows, keeping the ropes tight to the body, not using any momentum. And that's what I prefer. So again, this isn't something that is gonna replace arm training, but it's something that you'd be surprised it could be pretty damn effective, okay? Should you find yourself needing a little bit extra time in your schedule, this is what I would recommend. The goal, again, give it as much as you can. Okay, you can get a lot done in those 15 minutes if you have at it. So I hope you like this, I hope you enjoyed it, I hope you find this helpful. If you guys enjoyed this video, here's another one you might like.